Welcome to the Marketing Revolution podcast. This is the underground movement of savage marketers from all over the world. We are not Fortune 500 companies. We are real entrepreneurs with real businesses that have one major thing in mind: to set goals and devour them daily. Because we understand that everyone wants to eat, but only savage marketers are willing to do the hunt. Now let's get this revolution started. Hey, what's up, everybody? John Hiley here with the Marketing Revolution podcast and the Marketing Savage Facebook group. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. A little late on the podcast today, but I am getting it done. It is literally Monday at 2:40 p.m. And been kind of a crazy day, man. You know, like I'm doing 75 hard right now and very, very close to my goal, by the way. When I started 75 hard, I was 239 pounds, and I'm currently down to, this morning it was 222 pounds. So lost a lot of weight there. I'm looking way better. I was actually going back and looking at the very first photo that I took on the very first day of 75 hard and was comparing it to the one that I took today, and it's already, dramatic results. I think I still have 25, 26, maybe 27 days left. So I'm getting very close to 50 days. So it's awesome, man. Like really, really good feeling. But this morning, I normally wake up at 4 a.m. and I did wake up at 4 a.m. only to hear that it was just fucking downpouring out there. And typically I wake up in the morning, I go take my little dog out and then we come back in, I drink a couple cups of coffee, and then I start my very first workout. Well, I knew right off the bat that just taking the dog out was going to be a battle. It's starting to get colder here in Ohio. So this morning was like 50 some degrees, which is quite cold compared to, a few weeks ago. So I thought that I actually hit snooze on my phone, and I did not. I actually rolled over and just hit the button that turns the alarm off. So I ended up sleeping in, I want to say, till probably about 7:15 today. Still did not get my workout in the morning. So I just got up, drank my coffee. It was still pouring down rain. And it wasn't until around lunchtime that I actually went and got in my first workout and came back here after lunch and ended up putting on the weighted vest and walked into downtown Centerville. And then walked back, did like a weighted vest walk. And now I am finished with both workouts. And I'm sitting here having a podcast with you. A lot of the things that I was thinking about on my walk was that of a financial nature. And, this is a big part. One of the things you guys got to understand about marketing, what makes it so much different than sales or just about any other thing that you that you're going to want to master in business, is that marketing is like all encompassing, meaning that when you do it correctly, you end up living it more as a lifestyle. Let me give you an example. So for instance, in business, when you start becoming a marketer, you start really understanding your numbers, right? And you start understanding that you got X amount of dollars coming in versus X amount going out to when you're advertising to your clients and customers. And then you start to understand the elements that you want to retain clients and customers to lower that amount that's going out. It's an overall strategy to build an entire business. So it's not just like as simple as getting on the phone and making a sale or learning how to be very good at fulfilling whatever product and service that you're fulfilling. It's bigger than that. It's all of these things. It's creating systems so you can grow and scale, because what happens when you become a good marketer, you become so good at it that you're going to bring so much business through the doors that now your fulfillment has to be able to absorb that business, right? But you're also, when you're a good marketer, you don't want things to get out of hand. You don't want your fulfillment process or whatever you deliver to the client and customer to be bad, because then they're going to leave you bad reviews, and that's going to affect your marketing once again. So when you look at your business and a strategic marketing framework or a strategic marketing plan for your business, you take an accountability of everything. Like, when this thing grows, like, and it's got to scale, being the marketer that I am, I have to make sure that I have systems in place to actually absorb the amount of business that I'm going to bring in as just fulfillment in general. And then, the next thing you look at is like, how am I going to treat the clients and customers after the sale to make sure that we retain them? Because we paid X as a marketer, that you pay X amount of dollars to get this client and customer through your doors. It's a lot fucking cheaper to retain that client and customer. And what that does overall is in time, it lowers your marketing cost. So marketing is a much deeper strategy than just about anything. In fact, I always talk about, and I've talked about this in the past where I lit a business plan on fire, because most businesses do not need a business plan. They need a marketing plan. And when you become a marketer, what I call a savage marketer, when you become that, you become better in every area of your life. And you start making like sense of things. So, right. So if I'm going to become a really good marketer, then I want to be healthy. So that way, when I show up on a daily basis, I've got the energy, I've got the energy and the vitality to deliver my message at a higher level to more people. This is kind of why, a lot of you guys probably, when I tell you that marketing is a way of life, a lot of you guys probably gloss over that or think, that's just John talking about it because he loves marketing. Well, most of you guys who are listening to this or are business owners, or most of you guys who are listening to or watching this are business owners. And the truth of the matter is, it is a way of life. Okay? Because if you have negative energy in one area of your life, it is going to affect everything that you do. And so everything that you do in business is dependent on the things that you do outside of your business. So, if you're doing business on a daily basis and you're feeling guilty because you're not spending time with your family, well, that's probably because you're not going home and spending the quality of time with them and actually giving yourself to them. You're thinking about business while you're at home. And then what happens is it reverse mind fucks you. And now you're thinking about the poor time that you spent with your family while you're at work. So becoming a marketing savage, and you guys are going to really, really, you guys have been following me for a while, and by now you're getting it. You guys are going to understand this at a higher level whenever you get my book, because I've told you guys many times, it's much bigger than marketing. It's living a life, and living a life that's right, and living a life that's good, and continuously being on the path of that greater, that better, that stronger life, that stronger connection with your family, that stronger connection with the people that you love, that stronger connection with your clients and your customers, all of that, that better connection that you have with completely understanding your money situation and understanding what type of, what you're actually moving towards, what feeling are you looking for by going after this money on a daily basis. I talked about that on some of the previous podcast, but becoming a marketing savage it's a complete life shift. It's an absolute, 180 from your traditional ways of thinking. It's not just you become a copycat marketer where you're out there looking for everything everybody else is doing. Look, if you can't get your house right, then you can't get your marketing right. If you can't get your family right, then you can't get your business right. If you can't get your business right, you can't get your family right. If you can't get your money right, you can't get none of them things right. So that's what it's about, guys. That is absolutely what it's about. And I just wanted to drop this line for you guys today so you guys can get a deeper understanding of the mission, where I'm taking everybody. It's a new paradigm shift. It's a complete life change. Okay. So anyhow, y'all, I will talk more about this in the future, especially there's so many things I want to say right now, but there's a few things that I do not want to, and no cats, there's certain cats that I don't want to let out of the bag until the book comes out. So anyhow, everybody, appreciate you. And as usual, I'm going to see you on the next one.